The Steelers announced that Mike Tomlin announced that he is stepping down as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's a tweet from the official account saying, "Thank you, Coach Tomlin, for the hard work, dedication, and success you brought to the Steelers over the last 19 years. The expectation is that Mike Tomlin will have his pick of TV analyst jobs, one of which, of course, is Fantasy Football Happy Hour. I've officially offered him your job, Connor, just so you know."
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll see.
If you're going to get replaced,
yeah, that's the way to go.
Right. Who took over for you? Mike Tomlin. Be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Mike Tomlin can stand at the bar.
Yeah.
Peacock, yeah.
And the
He can rotate in and out with Big Show.
Anyway, so we'll see.
I was going to say, if it was like Big Show took over for me, I'd be like, hang my head and walk out the building.
Right.
I might have to be escorted out of the building.
That's fair.
Kicking my legs as I'm carried.
But yeah, we've made an offer to Coach Tomlin. Yeah. Fantasy Football Happy Hour.
He doesn't know that yet.
No, we're in the mix though. That's only from me.
We've reached out to some people who might know his people, who will then try and get the message to Tomlin.
I don't know who his agent is, but I put out a tweet. I'm hoping we're not, saying we'd like to have him.
He doesn't have Twitter, but we're still
I'm hoping somebody that knows him does. One of his kids, maybe.
Mike Tomlin will be the biggest name in the coaching cycle a year from today.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Should he be?
I mean, what does the coaching cycle look like?
Yeah. I just don't understand why Brian Flores doesn't get a head coaching
He's
job.
going because of his lawsuit.
I know, but that's so ridiculous.
I think Brian Flores is as good of any candidate in this pool, but the objective answer is clearly he's getting looks from other teams, which is great. I think Brian Flores should get a head coaching job this week.
Yes.
But to literally answer your question, I think the lawsuit is why.
Right. But I know the Cowboys really want him. I heard that the Commanders are going for him. I heard a suggestion on
pay him everything.
Pay him everything and make him assistant head coach. He's not just defensive coordinator, but
it's a bigger title.
Assistant head coach or something like that, co-head coach, whatever that you want to do. But we don't know yet on where Brian Flores will land. It's surprising, by the way, that the Vikings wouldn't just say, what does it take to keep you?
Isn't it strange that we're kind of all just assuming he's gone, even for a lateral job?
Yeah. I mean, Kevin O'Connell spoke of confidence in keeping him. Kevin O'Connell, by the way, I think a big part of his Coach of the Year award last year, even though this wasn't part of it, is that he hired Brian Flores. He went out on that limb and made that hire, and that is a huge feather in KOC's bow. But yeah, I mean, Flores is, this is the thing, and we talk about this all the time, coaching exists outside the salary cap. These guys are so valuable. You can get a Brian Flores, you can get Mike McDaniels, your offensive coordinator.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, the other thing is Mike Tomlin, similar to John Harbaugh, is very much kind of a CEO coach.
Yes.
Now, he has experience on one side of the ball, but he's very much just kind of a CEO coach. And so if you have just, quote, a CEO coach type, do you want Harbaugh or do you want Tomlin?
Yeah.
I kind of think I want Tomlin because I would argue that Harbaugh over the years, more often than not, underperformed relative to the talent on his team. And I would argue Tomlin overperformed. He's out there gutting it out with freaking Mason Rudolph and Bubby Brister and those types.
The only thing is,
I know he had Ben for a long time, but
they also,
Ben was tough.
Tomlin had some rough years with his offensive coordinators. I think that's probably one mark against him.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Just a very basic, limited offense.
The Canada offense.
Yeah. Oh, good times.
But we've seen this many times before, where we saw it with Sean. We saw it with Sean.
That.
Sorry, we saw it with Sean Payton as well, where he just takes a year off, does TV for a year, and then is back in the coaching cycle as well. And so John Gruden, after prior to the email fiasco, but John Gruden, when he was on Monday Night Football, was always mentioned as a
Your
coach.
stock only goes up. You go on television and you have this aura now around you of it only gets better when you go on TV.
Our colleague Jason Garrett interviewed for the Titans job, so we'll see if Coach Garrett gets
stand next to you for a year. Does
I know? Can you imagine?
Everyone's like, this Jason Garrett guy looks pretty good.
I look so dumb. They're like he makes Barry look okay, right?
Yeah,
exactly right. That's why I elevated your guys' stock as well. Anyone that can sit next to me and be like, if you can survive Barry,
Right. I think it was the great debate video that you talked about.
They
watched that. Really fired up about Stafford.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
He got very fired up about Matthew Stafford, who we'll get to in a minute. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.